Info and YUNGBLUD from Doncaster. And on One Extra, you've got Remy Bag. See you tomorrow. It's 6 p.m.
Radio 1's Live Lounge Month.
It is that time. Live Lounge Extra. It's Clara Amfo here. And tonight, it belongs to YUNGBLUD. 03700 100 100, because YUNGBLUD fans, I know you are listening and you're going to want to share in this moment. Live Lounge Extra went to the Norton Coronation Working Men's Club in Doncaster. So this is a very special place to YUNGBLUD. This is a place where he hung out as a kid, where he did some of his very first gigs. It's a place that is really still so very special to the community that raised him. And in a beautiful full circle moment, it is where he is doing Live Lounge Extra for you in this moment. So it's 5 tunes from YUNGBLUD, including a cover. And I think that's where we're going to start. So here he is, YUNGBLUD, with his version of Strangers, the UK's official #1 single by Kenya Grace. Via YUNGBLUD. Enjoy.
Always ends the same when it was me and you. But every time I meet somebody new, it's like deja vu. I swear they sound the same. It's like they know my skin. Every word they say sounds just like him. And it goes like this. We'll get in the car and you'll need to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat. Da-da, 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 da-da. And one tonight when everything changes, you won't reply, we'll go back to strangers. Da-da, 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 da-da. Something that I hate, how everyone's disposable. Every time I date somebody new, I feel vulnerable, and that'll never change. And I'll just stay like this, never-ending day and breaking up. And it goes like this. We'll get in your car and you'll need to kiss me. We'll talk for hours, lie on the backseat. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Then one random night when everything changes, you won't reply, we'll go back to strangers. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, when it was me and you. Every time I meet somebody new, it's like deja vu.
Live Lounge Month on BBC Radio. 1.
Yeah, man.
Well.
Well.
It is BBC BBC Radio 1, and you are most certainly listening to Youngblood's Live Lounge Extra. Hi, Youngblood.
I'm buzzing, man. How are you?
I'm great. Look, we made it. You're
in Doncaster.
So we are in, look, the place that made you, the place raised you. Is it quite surreal to be here in this moment?
Well, this is mental. Like, I have stood on this stage since I was 13 years old. And dreamt about this kind of thing.
Look, let's talk about that cover you just did.
Yeah.
Talk about divine timing. Only the UK's number one.
I know, it's just gone straight.
Big up Kenya Grace.
I literally called me at manager. I think it was Saturday when I seen it on Instagram. I was like, no way, it's gone number one. Perfect timing.
And what a joy. You looked so happy performing that. How's that been in rehearsal?
Dude, I've loved it, I think that's where alternative music's going, like drum and bass and kind of weird beats. It sounds like the future. It was so funny, I was just saying, about a year ago, I was in a session with a producer, and we saw, I pulled up this drum and bass beat, and I was in America, and they were like, no, man, that'll never work, and I was like, it's happening now, and drum and bass is, number one all over the world, so it's crazy. It's
definitely been working. Yeah, I'm excited to see how you're going to put that into your future projects.
Yeah, I think we started, messing about with it with Happier, I loved the Prodigy just as much as I loved the Sex Pistols and stuff growing up. So Keith Flint was an idol of mine, and I loved the big beat. I loved the drum and bass. I loved the energy of it. There's so many early Youngblood demos that have got drum and bass beats on it, and then everyone shied away from it. And in my team, you know what I mean? In the beginning, oh, we don't know, because it never made it anywhere internationally, and now it's happening. I'm I got so much drum and bass up my sleeve, so I'm down.
That you basically trying to say to your management, I told you so?
Yeah, innit, bro?
Back to you being here in Donny. Obviously, it's my first time. What are the things that I need to see and do whilst I'm here?
You gotta get fish and chips.
Right, okay.
Rothwell's Chip Shop in Donny is one of my favourites, I think. I think we use beef dripping still up here.
No, that's where I'll be going.
Oh no, it's happening.
When you come back here though, what is it like for you? Do people give you special treatment? People just say, oh, it's just Don from around the way. What's the vibe?
I think it's a bit mental. I think when we go into Donny Town Centre, it's all over a Facebook group. It's so funny. I came back the other week for half an hour, and I didn't tell my mum because I had to come back down to London, and it just made her way to her, and she calls me up. She's like, you're in Doncaster and you didn't tell me. I'm like, Mum, I'm on my way back down now. So, you know what I mean? I can't get away with it anymore.
Well,
I think I'm still in trouble.
Can I just get that confirmed? Let me just get that confirmed on the mic.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, I'm back now.
All right, wonderful. Shall we get back to some performing?
Yeah, let's do some music.
Let's do it. What do you want to do? What do you want to do next?
Should we do the new one? Let's do Happier.
Wicked. Oh, right. This was premiered on the show.
With me and you last night.
That's it.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. You, your boy Ollie.
We're spending a week together, me and you. I love it.
We're having a lovely time, Ben. Having a lovely time. This is Youngblood featuring Ollie from Bring Me the Horizon. He's here in spirit.
He's here. He's in Japan, I think. He's on his way to Japan right now. I'll see you in a couple of days off.
There we go. Here's Happier.
Live Lounge Month.
Let's go! Time goes by. feel. I know that you're still hurting too. No, I'm not broken, I'm just scared to belong. You scared to be happier. If I could tell you how I feel, I know that you're still hurting too. No, I'm not broken, I'm just scared to belong. You scared to be happier.
Live Lounge Month on BBC Radio.
1.
It's BBC Radio 1. This is Live Lounge Extra with Youngblood, and we are in Donny!
Yeah, we are.
That was premiered on the show.
Hot off the press.
Last night. Talk to me about the fan reaction, because it's only been 24 hours. How's it been?
I've not slept a wink last night.
Just online,
honestly,
taking it all in.
Literally just like, I was up till 3, looking at all your comments, and everyone loves it.
Talk to me about catching up with Ollie, actually. Have you guys had a chance to...
Oh, bro, literally, I was in here last night, like really late, and he just texted me, he was like, sounds big, done it? You know what I mean? So we were listening back to the radio. We're going to do a video in Japan. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but we are, so whatever. When we're there together. I'm just buzzing, man. I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy. It feels like a new sound, new direction. Like when we put like emotional chords on top of big beat, it was like really interesting. I was like, whoa, that sounds fresh and sounds like the future or the future of us. You know what I mean? I think like just really always trying to combat the energy and the emotion. I think that's what the culture and the fan base want the most. It's like energy and then emotion as well. But I don't think I have lots of hybrid songs like that. There's like either like Mars, which is a ballad, or like I Love You, Will You Marry Me, which is crazy. And I think God Save Me is probably the closest thing to Happier, but this is a bit more like upbeat.
Well, dance out your feelings.
So you can mosh and cry.
That's it.
At the same time.
We love to see it. We love to hear it, more importantly.
I'm buzzing, yeah.
Right, shall we get into another tune?
Yeah, let's do it,
What do
man.
you want to do next?
King Charles, I think. Let's do
All right,
it.
wicked. So
this is an old one.
We're taking it back
everyone's
to...
faces, yay!
So we're taking it back to 2018 with this one, right?
First song ever out. I remember Radio 1 were going to play it. Phil Taggart, on the Phil Taggart show back then. And no one had told me, right? It was like 11 p.m. And everyone was like, yo, make sure you're back at the house, because I was in the studio. I was like, I always finish like 3 a.m. And then like Phil Taggart was like, I can't remember how he talks. Irish, yeah. I'm not going to try. Was fully just like, yo, this is King Charles by Youngblood on Radio 1. And we're like, oh my God. It was 11 p.m. and probably no one was listening, but I was down.
And that was 5 years ago. And now look.
And that was 5 years ago, and now we're up in Donny together.
Let's do it, King Charles.
I mean, I'm down.
Live Lounge Month.
In silence, searching for a token of kindness. This one's for you, King Charles. You mess with our people, took their taxes, the fun, the evil. Sound familiar? The mindless divide us, and when we need guidance, you give us the silence. It's spineless, blindness. When we will bite back, not cities smiling when they choose to attack. Student loans and the first time loans. It's time to know. At the moment, they're neglecting a young, and it's real scary being on the 21. Honey, we want your money. Yeah, your wallet, give us your money, and you might as well throw in your shot. Sorry, mate, we're taking your car. Royal pretenders, shoots over suspenders. You talk about peace, but then no one surrendered. From a cynical man with no plan when it all goes wrong, there be no confession. Only a digression of concession. And society's aggression will create a phenomenal compression on the edge of the youth. What do we do? Say what do we do, man? What do we do? What do we do, man? What do we do? What do we do, man? What do we do? What do we do? Money, we want your money. Get out your wallet, give us your money, and you might as well throw in your show. Make some noise for Ben on the guitar, man. Let's go. We're taking your car now, sir. We're taking your car now, sir. We're just taking your car now, sir. Oh, we're taking your car now, sir. Honey, we want your money, yeah. Get out your wallet and give us your money, and you might as well throw in your show. Honey, we want your money, yeah. Get out your wallet and give us your money, and you might as well throw in your show.
Live Lounge Man on BBC Radio.
BBC Radio 1, Live Lounge Extra, Youngblood, King Charles.
Yeah.
An oldie but a goodie at this point, really, isn't it?
I know, man. It's like I've missed that song.
We've spoken about this before, but seeing in action is always lovely. How you interact like with your fans.
I love them all.
Not afraid to get up close and
I'm
personal.
going to go down there
Yeah,
while we have
man.
this conversation.
Get in, get in.
Cuddle!
Yay! So, dear
Sweaty as
listener, Youngblood is truly like, in the middle of his fan base. Talk to me about how you guys' relationship has evolved since you first started putting music out.
I don't know, man. I think kind of like, I remember the first time it happened, I was in Amsterdam. It was like, I turned up, didn't know what was going to happen, and 100 people looked exactly like we do outside a venue. And I just like started experimenting with Instagram. You know what I mean? I wasn't really good on social media. And 'cause I don't know, I just think it's for an artist, and a lot of artists will get it, it's quite a lot of pressure to kind of like be like, this is who I am. And my whole life kind of people would have told me like, you're a bit weird, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, whatever. And I think they were my power. They were my power in the same way that we're each other's kind of power. So I just started showing the culture and just kind of the vibes and what we looked like, what we stood for, what we believed in. And then kind of started doing these weird meetups. I just love being together, and I think like that was what was missing. I was just missing a community, and I think the world was missing a community, and I think like a community was unrepresented, you know what I mean? And I love them all. I love you all. You're sick, like you.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's hear from them. I don't know to put you on the spot. What's your name, mate? Bryony. Talk to me about the Youngblood community. Like, how does it make you feel sort of being amongst these people, finding new friends, being a fan of Dom?
Most of my friends at the minute are actually Youngblood fans, so we've travelled from Wales now to come and see him. Quite a few of us have come down, and it's just so special to be part of it. I just can't explain how good it is. It just makes you feel yourself. You can be yourself always. Like, I can't explain how good you feel when you go to the concerts. It's amazing.
Right.
I'm hooked.
Yeah, man.
This feels like group therapy.
Yeah, I do.
I'm very much here for it. I want to touch a bit on when you released Hate, because I mean, we had a conversation about it. Like, that was a really, really powerful
it was.
and a really vulnerable, you know, song, speaking about, like, you know, like CSA, which a lot of people have experienced. Like, did that change the game for you in a weird sort of way, like with your fan base? Did you?
I think, to be honest, a lot of people were like, I remember going into the studio in New Orleans and just kind of sitting with a producer called Paul Meany, who was like, I feel like what the relationship you have with your fans is like a rare ability to be kind of completely honest, because we're not beholden to like the charts or kind of pop music or like the media, like, you know what I'm saying? That those lyrics are so graphic to be on anything like radio or TV. I feel so lucky because we're kind of not beholden to that. It's all about the communication between us two, and that's all that matters. That's all I ever wanted it to be, you know what I mean? And I think he said, let's talk about something that's like you've never spoke about before in a song, and I kind of just was like, we did, and I just want to say like props to my family because they were so supportive. It's been a weird kind of thing to kind of be out there. I just think like for me, I want to make songs that say things that are real, and they're gonna be raw, and they're gonna be maybe uncomfortable at times, but I think like the amount of messages I've had from that song saying I have experienced that. Someone said something really interesting to me. It was like, wasn't as dramatized as I've heard, but I know that happened to me through this song, and that was wrong, and now I'm gonna figure it out, and it's cool, you know what I mean? I think that's what Youngblood's about. It's always been about just like saying it as it is, not being afraid to be who you are, and not being afraid to be like, you know what, this happened to me, it doesn't define me, and kind of taking the power back in anything you might experience. Like, you're safe here, like whatever's happened to you, whatever might be happening to you, like you're safe, man.
Right on.
Right on.
That's the word. Big up.
Yeah, man.
Well, I think we should continue the fan love.
I love
Another
it.
tune, why not?
I'm down. What we saying now? Low life. Let's do it, man. Low life. Let's have it.
Live Lounge Month.
Today I'm gonna sit right here and wish the world away, 'cause I'm a low life. Low life. I don't care if the people stare. I'm gonna stay right here in my own way, 'cause I'm a low life. Low life. You know, I get embarrassed most of the days when I'm walking around camera with a smirk on my face. Put my hand in my pocket, find some change, buy a bottle of gin to get the memories erased. Cause you know what life is, it's extremely divisive. It's a fraudulent race to play you, trim your sides with young, dumb, living off form. That's an line from my friend that I thought I should bomb. Not all the words of my own, I don't want you to judge. I thought inspiration was all about fun. Life's been eating me up, it's poison my cup, and if I leave the house, I'll get hit by a truck. I'm not gonna go out today, I'm gonna sit right here and wish the world away, 'cause I'm a low life. People stare, I'm gonna stay right here in my underwear, 'cause I'm a low life. Low life. In the world of normal people, I'm a monkey. It's painted on the face that they think that I'm a junkie. The way that I dress, the people I bet, the way I express, the things in my head. I go to the bar, I sit in the dark, I smoke a cigar, I play the guitar, I stay in my house, I put on myself. The neighbors tell me to turn it down, so I'm not gonna go out today. I'm gonna sit right here and wish the world away, 'cause I'm a low life. Low life. I don't care if the people stare. I'm gonna stay right here in my underwear, 'cause I'm a low life. Low life. People come, people go, people high, people low, people say, people change, people lie, people don't. I don't fulfill my potential, 'cause everyone around me so self-referential. Hypocritical maybe, a petulant baby. You're driving me crazy, call me a low life. Don't face me, I'm alright on my own. I don't need you to save me. I'm not gonna go out today. I'm gonna sit right here and wait. 'Cause I'm a lowlife. Lowlife. I don't care if the bullshit. I'm gonna stay right here and wait. 'Cause I'm a lowlife. Lowlife. BBC Radio 1, live from Doncaster, 2023, man. Far and close.
Live Lounge Man on BBC Radio.
One.
I mean, you said it already, but yeah, BBC Radio 1, Live Lounge Extra, Youngblood. Oof! We've only got one more tune.
I know, bro, I'm gutted. I'm literally just getting started.
There's so much to discuss, but I like the fact you're going back to this tune because this tune and the video that you made for this tune has got a very significant link, right?
This next song I'm about to play was filmed here. And I think that's probably why we're here today. Do you know what I'm saying? I think, like, this place held, like, a big thing. Like, my mama came here all her life and brought me in here. Like, shout out to Neil, booked one of my first gigs here. He's over there. And I don't know, man. As I said to you earlier, like, I've stood on this stage and dreamt about maybe, just maybe, something like this could happen, and mental that it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. And big up to everyone, and thank you for having me, everyone here. I love you.
Pleasure. For people that don't know, just to paint the picture a bit, like, can you talk to us a bit about the culture of work in men's clubs and the types of things
I think it came from like industry. It came from like miners. It came from everything. And this is where you would come like after work and you'd have a pint, and it's like, I love it, man. It's like you can get like 3 pints for £5 here. So
yeah, that's definitely not happening in London.
Why would you not come here? You know what I mean?
I remember one of the last times you came into the studio at Radio 1, we did One Night With, which was such a good time.
So fun, man.
You chose so many great tunes, and we were talking about like Northern Soul.
Yeah, man.
And like the vibe and dancing. Is that something that
It's literally, probably like, I bet it happened here. It would have done on that floor.
You got some good moves, you know.
I'm telling you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Whoosh. That's why I wear crop trousers.
I see.
That's the reason why I wear pink socks. Northern Soul music. Everyone used to crop the trousers so you could see the swanky feet.
I like it. Yeah. Bringing the culture forward in 2023 in your way. But look, sad to say goodbye.
I know,
but we're leaving on a high.
Oh, we definitely are, man.
So talk to me about Loner.
This was kind of the first ode to the fan base, even though it was quite small back then, saying like, you make me feel that it's all right to be inside my own head, and that it's all right to be the way I am, and the way I look, and the way I talk, and the way I walk, and whatever. And I don't know, I think this became a bit of an anthem to us. We closed the show with it, you know what I mean? Even though it's not necessarily our biggest song, I feel less lonely with these people, and I'll spend the rest of my life trying to say thank you.
Beautiful.
Sick vibes, man.
Come on, cry, Youngblood.
I know, it gets a bit sentimental, doesn't it?
Here we go, closing out Youngblood's Live
Adam, give me the
Lounge
note, will you?
Extra. Oh, give me a note.
Oh, sick, I got it. Cheers, Clara.
Live Lounge Month.
All my friends who desert again, and I don't wanna be alone. In my head, I can sleep when I'm dead. Baby, don't let a hype dilute ya. I've got no one for the quiet life, no forced up smiles over tired eyes. Give me a taste of the riot life, 'cause I'd rather be a martyr than grow tomatoes. Keep the young between your teeth, you take the love, take the dog, take the self-belief. Make your shoes look squeaky clean, but if you wanna be a leader, let's go! So pass if you had enough of the people you know. So pass if you had, let's go, man, away! All my friends who desert again, and I don't wanna be to this old man. He made sure my future plans became a time bomb. Sleep with the lights on, tweet and a planet like a playground. Destruction by distraction to cover up the shakedown. Hey now, you better not let me out. All my friends you deserve, and I don't wanna be alone. In my head, I can sleep when I'm dead. Baby, don't let the heart dilute you. You know what I mean, yeah. 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 Do you know what I mean, yeah? It's the best if you ain't enough. And the people you know. It's the best if you ain't enough. And the alter ego. It's the best if you ain't enough. And the people you know. It's about all my friends are desert again, and I don't wanna be alone. In my head, I can sleep when I'm dead, baby. Alright, let's have it. All my friends are desert, and I don't wanna be alone. In my head, I can sleep when I'm dead, baby. Don't let her dilute you. Get down here, open up a mosh pit. Let me through. Can I tell me pint? Is that alright? Right, you ready? Come on, Annelle, get in with us. Open it up, let's go. You're coming in with us. Come on, be alright. Radio 1, this is going out to everybody in the country. Long live the Working Men's Club. Are you ready? Let's go. Shut, 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 go! Thank you so much. Cheers, baby.
And there we have it. Youngblood live lounge extra session for us. Performed one of his most favourite places in the world, his hometown. Doncaster, straight from the Northern Coronation Working Men's Club. It was a really, really lovely atmosphere. I mean, like, do you know one thing I was saying to like, all the Radio 1 team, just on our way home from there today, is that like Youngblood, when it comes to his fans, he is really, really, really sincere. Because listen, I've met a lot of artists, and some people will say, oh my God, I love my fans. You're just like, I'm not sure you do. And that's okay. Everyone's got different relations with their fans. But with Youngblood, like, trust me, he means it. And he really walks the walk. Lots of love in the room. Oh yeah, and big up his nan and big up his mum Very, very lovely people. Hello to Alan. Alan the accountant, who says, so happy to hear YUNGBLUD on the live lounge. I really love his music and how unapologetic he is. Please tell me that he is loved. Hello to, baby Dottie, my favourite person. So just picture this. We were in the Working Men's Club, so obviously a lot of the staff were there, and there was a really, really cute baby there called Dottie, and she was watching the show with her little ear defenders on, and her mum was so sweet, and she was just probably the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. So big up to you, baby Dottie, who I met this morning. Very advanced texting in to Radio 1. Like, wow. Hello to Ellen, who says, I love YUNGBLUD. I saw him in Cardiff and Brighton this year with my beautiful pal Natalie, who's listening and who I love dearly. Hello to Emma and Hannah in Glasgow, saying the cover was epic. Great choice, Kenya Grace. I mean, beautifully timed. You couldn't make that up. Hello to Rhiannon, who says, I've been waiting all day at school. I'm so hyped. Listen back to when I got home too, and it's so good. Yes, BBC Sounds. Rewind to your heart's content, not just today's session, but also YUNGBLUD with Ricky Melvin and Charlie. He was on at midday. Hello to Lucy in Halifax. Hello to Ilaria in Italy, saying good evening. Love, love, love the live lounge today. We're glad you enjoyed it. And once again, thank you to YUNGBLUD and to the wonderful people of Doncaster for having us. Right, tomorrow in the live lounge, I mean, one of the most, I think, recognisable names in the UK right now, but voices. Anytime you hear this woman's voice track, you just know it's her. This woman being Becky Hill.